What's going on, guys? It's Nick, Josh, and Anthony here from Thermal Gaming, and today we are bringing you another segment of the Game Report. And just to remind you guys, the Game Report is a weekly show where we take all the greatest news in gaming of the week and compile it into one awesome episode that lasts from 15 to 20 minutes. And guys, let's get this show on the road. First topic of the night is Illumiroom, and that's Microsoft's new patent. Well, I'm going to call it a patent right now. I don't think it's going to be incorporated into the new Xbox. A lot of people say that it is. And for what you guys, if you guys don't know what Illumiroom is, it basically takes what's missing on your screen and puts it on the wall for a more believable kind of sense that you're actually playing a game. It just kind of adds to the sense of more like 4D, 3D kind of thing. I could see them implementing that with like 3D technology as well. But right now, I really can't see it being implemented onto the next Xbox. I feel like they're trying to compete with Sony in the hardware department, and I feel like that would be kind of taking the focus away from the hardware department and more onto gimmicks. Like, the Kinect is just such a huge gimmick right now, and I just can't stand that Sony and Microsoft went towards the Wii's focus, which was motion gaming. It really seemed to take some of that drive out of competition. But it did add competition to the casual market, though, and I could see that being the case with Illumiroom. But I don't know. I don't really see it as a positive thing. I really don't think it's necessary. All I need is my computer screen, and I'm happy. All I need is a TV, and I'm happy. I don't really need it illuminating the walls. I'll just buy a bigger TV if I want that. What do you guys think about it? Josh, just have you go first.
Well, to be honest, I don't really think buying a new TV would do anything. It simply just kind of extends your view of what's in the world. So essentially it just kind of increases your peripherals, but it does so in a very awkward way where, like, if you're playing this, like, I'm seeing a racing game,
yeah,
and they kind of have like a snow level that the person's racing through, and the little like Illumiroom is making it kind of snow all around the TV, which that looks kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. I like the way that looks. But however, if you're playing a first-person shooter, it's just like, it's as if anything, it kind of looks like it's kind of giving you a third-person view in a first-person game.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially what it's doing. It's you can see pretty much directly underneath your character. You can see his shadow. But however, you can only see your gun in your hand on the screen. You don't see the player model at all. So it looks like a really awkward mix between first-person shooter and third-person.
So you are not looking forward to that if that would come out?
No, it looks terrible. Not to mention it's for the Xbox.
Yeah, it looks very gimmicky to me. Anthony, what are your opinions on the Illumiroom?
To be honest, it doesn't make. I mean, okay, it makes sense to design and develop this because of all the new, more user integrated technology coming out with your Oculus Rift and the what's that motion, it's like a treadmill. What's the treadmill? It's like some treadmill.
We'll just call it a treadmill right now.
Anyway, the integrated treadmill with the games and stuff like that. I feel like this is starting, more of the companies are trying to push more of this like whole really integrated user experience when, I don't know, I just enjoy playing video games as they are. I don't need to have like the entire room to be, whatever, but to me it's a waste of potential, really. I mean, I'd rather them focus more on the Xbox and, doing features for it and stuff like
rather
that.
than just cheap gimmicks like that.
It's mostly it's a fucking projector. I mean, give me a break.
Yeah.
It's a projector on. It's like, if you really want that big of a screen, go buy a fucking projector and put it up. So I don't know.
All right, all valid points, and it seems like all of us are on the same page, so we're not looking forward to Illumiroom. I think we'll take a pass on it, and I think we're all going to take a pass on the next Xbox. Pretty content with our PCs right now. Let's move on to the next topic, shall we? A game that everybody's been looking forward to for a while. It's on my personal top 5 list right now of my most anticipated games of this year. Just of this year in general, I think. So Watch Dogs is getting a November 19th release date, which is the day after my birthday, which is very convenient. And they also announced 4 special editions with it. Now, the first special edition, it's just like the normal limited edition. It's the one you pre-order. You get the day 1 DLC that comes with it, and if you don't pre-order, then you just gotta buy the day 1 DLC. And then the second special edition, I think, has like a steelbook case. I think it comes with the game's soundtrack. Comes with, besides the pre-order missions, it comes with an extra mission that adds another like half an hour onto the game. And then there's a special edition with the hat and the mask that the main character wears. And if I was to get a special edition, I would probably get that one because I think the hat and the mask is pretty badass. It also comes with a copy of the soundtrack, and I think it also comes with a steelbook case. But yeah, that's that one. And then like the final one, it comes with a statue. It comes with all 4 pieces of DLC. And apparently it expands on the gameplay experience for over an hour. And it comes with a soundtrack, comes with the steelbook, comes with a collector's edition box. I think that's going to be worth $150, and I think the one with the mask is probably going to cost around $100-$120. But 4 special editions just seems kind of much to me. If you guys know what I'm saying. I mean, like one or two is, especially 2 is where I just cut the line. Like 1 special edition, that's understandable. 2, like people have some price ranges, they don't want to go all out, but they want to support their favorite games by getting like the cooler edition with the steelbook case. But this one has 4, and especially since it's a new IP, I can't imagine all the special editions selling like up to their full potential. What do you guys think, Josh?
Looking at it right now, so the first special edition just looks like it's a pre-order thing, because it just comes with one. Yeah, it just comes with a vehicle pack. So that just seems, it's not necessarily special edition, it's just pre-order edition.
Yeah, it's considered the limited edition.
And then the exclusive, so then you play exclusive edition. That's kind of odd. But yeah, that comes with the DLC, 3 DLCs. Then you go up to the Vigilante edition, and that's got one of the DLCs, and then the soundtrack, and then the cap and gown, or cap and mask.
Yeah, all the special editions too come with separate DLCs from each other. They're trying to milk as much money out of this as possible. And I hope
no, they don't come with separate DLCs. All the DLCs appear to be the same. It's just the Vigilante edition only comes with one part of the DLC.
Well, no, I think like the biggest one though comes with like all the pieces of DLC, and some of the different special editions come with different DLCs from each other.
You know,
I'm looking at right now, and everything there's no different like exclusive DLC for any edition. It's all from the same thing. If you want all 3 DLC packs, it comes with a gun, some cars, and a the Palace pack. What is this? Investigation bonus and ATM hack boost. If you want all that, either get the Uplay exclusive edition or the DeadSec edition.
Okay. Anthony, what are you gonna say?
I don't know. I just, when gaming companies and stuff, they do this whole, release date DLC kind of bullshit, it really pisses me off. It's like, alright, fucking just include it with the damn game.
Yeah, seriously.
Get on with it. You're not gonna like, okay, cool, you might get somebody to buy it because of the DLC. Okay, awesome. I'd rather you throw away the DLC and give me something cool, like, the map or the badges or the, rally cards and art book and stuff like that. I don't want to see some fucking, vehicle expert perk or, a biometric assault rifle and all this bullshit. Just fucking put it in the damn game and, get over yourself.
Yeah, I remember when game pre-orders were pretty simple. Oh, hey, here's the game. Everything's included within the game. Hey, you can play this game and you won't have to pay any more money outside of this game.
Seriously, though.
You guys remember that? GameCube, N64, SNES days? My god, those were the days.
And if there was an expansion, it was an expansion. It wasn't just like, oh, here's like 5 cars. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm not very supportive of the DLC market either, unless it's like a huge like a huge addition to the game where it adds like, I don't know, 4 to 5 more hours that makes the story worth playing through again. Maybe like even changes up the story a little bit. That's when I can see DLC being worth something.
Well, I imagine like on the topic of just it be like day one DLC and it being, you know, it should be included in the game. It's obviously already there.
Yeah.
And it's day one. What I think it is like it's always perks or boosters or
Yes.
better weapons, better cars.
Double XP.
I feel like what they do is they make the game, they come up with an idea for something, they realize that, oh, well, this is kind of overpowered, or maybe, you know, we should take this out because it makes the game a little bit unbalanced in a sense, or maybe it just breaks the game. It makes it kind of ruins the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And then they look at it and like, but you know, since this is overpowered, why don't we just sell it like with the special editions as day one DLC?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it's all very valid opinions, and I respect them all. But it's time to move on to the next topic. And while we're on the topic of DLC, and while this isn't really considered DLC, it's more of a full retail release, but it's only $15. We're going to talk about Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, which just came out on Wednesday. And only Josh here has played it so far, and Josh is going to give you guys a little bit of a quick mini review here. So, Josh, the floor is yours.
All right. Well, I didn't play too much of it because it did kind of break eventually, where I just was unable to move and my gun only half rendered.
So you had a game-breaking glitch. So how
Yeah.
far in were you?
I got through, like, I got to the second mission. So there's like the tutorial, which was like the, you know, the introduction mission, and then I got through the next mission.
Okay. So you had a little bit of time before the game kind of crashed on you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think of the gameplay, and what do you think of the environments and settings and comedy aspects of it all? Because I know some people have been having problems with the comedy aspect, and you know, in games today, you can never apply to everybody with your comedy, but it's definitely going to apply to a very select set of people that appreciate like 80s action movies, and I think some people got to be in the right mindset for that. Do you think the comedy was funny at all?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's silly, and I mean, it is a crude humor as
Yeah.
well. So I mean, if you're kind of, I mean, to be honest, if you don't find that too humorous, you probably won't be playing Far Cry or Blood Dragon at all to begin with.
Yeah.
But
how's the setting? Is the graphics cool? The whole techno theme kind of thing?
yeah, it's all pretty cool. It's kind of cool to have like that robotic arm instead of like just tattoos.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes you'll do like the, you know, rock out and like the little electrical current will go in between. And also if you knife when you're just like kind of looking at nothing and there's nothing to actually knife, you'll start flipping them off. And if you repeatedly push it, you'll like flip off with like both hands like alternating.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of GIFs of that on Reddit, and it made me laugh. But yeah, overall enjoyment factor, was it worth the $15 purchase so far? Or you, I know
Yeah.
you got to play more, but
I mean, if you enjoyed Far Cry 3, you'll enjoy this. Blood Dragons are pretty cool addition.
yeah, more
So-
more predators. So on the next topic, we're going to talk about the 3 new Grand Theft Auto 5 trailers, and I've been looking into Reddit on this for the past couple weeks, and people have been hyping them up, the new trailers. Turns out they're one on each of the main characters. I don't remember the characters' names off the top of my head, to be honest. I think the main character, he's the family man kind of guy who looks like Max Payne without a beard. In fact, like one of the screenshots, he's like wearing like the Max Payne suit. The trailers were all really well done, and I think they're actual in-game footage of like the cutscenes and everything. And I've always appreciated Grand Theft Auto 4's cutscenes and its humor. Even though Grand Theft Auto 4 was dark, this one definitely gives off a more humorous kind of vibe. You know, it's a lot brighter. It looks like a lot more colorful. It's a lot more action-packed. Kind of more like a blockbuster rather than a noir kind of theme, kind of thriller movie. But the trailers kind of gave me a good vibe and made me excited for its September 7th I think it's 17th release date. It's definitely in September. I know that. I'm not sure when it's going to be released onto PC, but I will be happily awaiting that PC port because the trailers did get me excited, and I hope to see it at E3. You guys see the trailers?
I did.
Yeah. What do you think of them, Josh?
I thought they were pretty cool, and I thought the Trevor Phillips one was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, and looks really interesting. I'm excited for the game. I also heard recently that they're going to have it not just like where you play as one character and then it kind of changes over to another character. From what I heard, the way it plays out is you can play the characters simultaneously in a sense, where you can switch over whenever you want. I'm not 100% sure about this, and this is just something I heard, but there's gonna be like certain requirements before you do essentially a heist, because that's what the main part of the game is. You get together with these guys to do heists, and there's just some like kind of prerequisites, so like some missions that you have to do for each character before you can go move on to the heist.
So you play as separate people, is what you're thinking?
Well, no, you play as all three of these guys. It's just, you play them simultaneously. Like,
oh, okay.
Like they'll, you'll switch over. So like, say you're playing as Michael, the family guy, the rich family guy, and you do a mission with him, and you're kind of done. You want to move over to Trevor Phillips, the fucking redneck hillbilly guy, and then Michael will still be a part of the game, a part of the world that you're in, but he'll just be doing something else. Like he'll become just an AI, like an idle character, and he'll just kind of do like whatever. He'll go do whatever.
Kind of seems like a much broader scope than just a centralized character. Definitely sounds interesting though. Anthony, what do you think of the trailers?
There's juggalos.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely. I noticed that. And, I think it was the Black Eyes trailer. It was pretty funny. I was laughing at that. I hope they're not too much in the game because they kind of pissed me off.
God.
They're really fat and really annoying, and just they think they're black but they're not because they have white face paint on. Is that all you like to add? Just
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited for Grand Theft Auto. I do have my pre-order down, and it comes out the month of my birthday, so.
Dope, dude. And we will be the cargo short wearing, wife beater wearing, and headphone wearing, and aviators running around with freaking bats and stuff. Josh and I already got like the freaking the gangs down because we were the BVG, the Black Vest Gang, in Grand Theft Auto 4, and that was a lot of fun. So Josh actually made me spit my soda last year when we were talking about it. Josh, you remember that?
Yeah.
It was really funny. Alright, so last topic of the day is Gearbox and Sega are somebody filed a lawsuit against them over Aliens Colonial Marines, saying the 2010 gameplay demos weren't accurate representations of the product that they sold to people during February 2012 or 2013 this year. I think Randy Pitchford said that it was a fair accusation, but told them to keep in mind that they were 2010 gameplay demos. And let's be honest, that game was stuck in development hell for 7 to 8 years. And Gearbox just recently had a pretty bad track record by picking up games that have been in development hell. Let me just think. Oh yeah, Duke Nukem Forever. That was in development for about 10 years and went over 2 console generations, and it was one of the shittiest games I've ever played. Aliens Colonial Marines looks funny in a bad way. Josh and I were talking about wanting to do a co-op Let's Play series on it once it's gotten lower on price, because I really like the lore and everything, but it just looks pretty laughable in the sense that there's so many glitches and everything. And I haven't heard too much more about the lawsuit or anything, or if it's a fair claim or not. But it definitely got my attention when I read about it online. Josh, any opinions on the lawsuit at all?
Well, I had heard about it, so I don't really know much of what else to say other than I did hear about lawsuit against Gearbox by Sega
Yeah.
because they're claiming that Gearbox took all the funding for Colonial Marines and used it on other games
Such as
that they're
Borderlands.
making, like Borderlands 2.
Yeah, I think you were telling me that.
I haven't really seen much about that. I don't know what happened with that or
Yeah.
anything, but
Oh, I also forgot to mention that the Wii U version of Aliens Colonial Marines has been officially canceled as well. So all the Wii U owners out there can be sad-faced about that if you really want to be, if you were actually looking forward to that game on Wii U.
Sad face. They should be relieved.
Yeah, it's a relief that their pre-orders can just like, oh, here's your money back. But I'm not sure what GameStop is going to be doing about all the canceled pre-orders and everything. I'm sure they'll get their money back and everything unless they just decide, just like, no, it's our money now. It's ours. Anthony, what do you think about the lawsuit?
I think it's kind of ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a 2010 gameplay demo, and
It's not just that. It's the fact that okay, you don't like a game,
yeah,
don't buy it. Simple enough.
unless you're
Don't
retarded enough to buy
don't
it day
don't
one.
feed the beast. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Don't feed what you hate. It's like when I know it's kind of a little off topic, but it's like when people just I don't even know. They just need to stop. Cool game, shitty, awesome. There's a lot of different games out there. Go buy a different one. Stop bitching about it.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, Randy Pitchford is just always just such a positive guy, and he's always got his trademark on the freaking games and everything. And I was recently watching a press conference at I don't remember the convention, but they were talking about Aliens Colonial Marines. They said that we're keeping on supporting, we're updating all the problems and everything. So they're still supporting the game. That's awesome to see a developer stick to their game like that. I know it went through all these different development companies and everything, so I'd like to see, since they have the IP now, I'd like to see Gearbox actually do something with the license, and it would be interesting to see what they do next time. And I hope they don't get a lawsuit over this, because I don't think they really deserve it. I think Gearbox is a very talented development studio, and Sega's a pretty underrated publisher, I think, at this point. Because they've been publishing strategy games like the Total War games for a while, and I don't think I think they're pretty underplayed personally. But yeah, I don't think this lawsuit should happen at all. But moving on from the negative news, let's move to positive news about the channel, guys. So we started playing Slender the Arrival, and we got 4 episodes done. Hopefully you guys went to go check that out. If you guys are caught up with the series, we're going to be recording more tonight, not tonight, tomorrow night, with Brett and Josh and Anthony. You're more than welcome as well. And we're gonna be recording that and whatever else, maybe some Silent Hill, and we'll have a couple more episodes of that to post to the channel throughout the week. And stay tuned next weekend for another installment of the Game Report, episode 3. And if you guys have any topics that you want us to discuss or talk about in the comment section below, go ahead and drop a comment, because if there's anything we missed and you wanted to be addressed, I will gladly take the time to discuss it with you if you have any questions at all. Anthony, Josh, any last words to close out the Game Report, episode 2?
Little snippet. I guess June 1st is the last day that GameStop will be accepting trade-ins for PS2 games, accessories, and systems.
Wait, PlayStation 3 or PS2?
PS2. Did I say PS3?
I
no, you said PS2.
Okay,
I heard that.
I didn't really hear the last number. I was like, what?
I guess it's deaf.
But yeah, I guess they're completely
Okay.
moving on from that. So everybody out there is still rocking the PS2. Better
Yeah,
go,
PS2 is a great gaming console, though.
either go buy your shit or trade it in or whatever you need to do.
Yeah, no DLC for that. All right, Josh. Anything from you? Anything you like to share?
Stop pre-ordering games.
Stop pre-ordering games. Go play Tomb Raider. That shit's awesome. Me and Josh have been playing it like for the past 2 days nonstop, and it's been fantastic. So go play.
Stop pre-ordering games.
Stop pre-ordering games. Go play Tomb Raider.
Stop
Have a nice
feeding
day.
the machine.
All right.
Feed the beast.
Have a good night, guys. See you
Alright,
next
see you
weekend.
guys.
Bye.